Hey guys, what's up? It's Apollo here and welcome back to Total War Shogun 2. We've got a very interesting battle today. So they have rules that kind of forces more traditional armies. This is Avatar Conquest. And with Avatar Conquest, you know, you can get some pretty crazy units on the battlefield. With the rules here, it kind of forces you to kind of play in a more traditional way. Kind of that basic, you know, 4 archer, 4 cap. I think it's, you have to bring, oh, is this a little engagement? We gotta go, oh, right away. Okay, let me pause it really quick because I did not expect this to start so quickly. But in this game, what are this? Oh, we got some ninjas who just came out of the woodwork. So the rules for this one, you had to bring 4 min 6 max archers, and I think the same for Cav. No gunpowder or explosives, no crazy like fire rockets or anything like that. So you're gonna see very traditional, you know, katana, bow samurai, that kind of stuff. Also, I think everyone had to bring a mangonel just to make it a little spicy. So we'll see how this plays out. I think that's pretty fun. I think that's pretty interesting. So let's press play here and get this one underway where the ninjas just come out of nowhere using their ninja skills to get an early charge on Red's bow Ashigaru, which is tragic. So that was a sneaky and brutal play on his part. Now we've got some Golden Company, Yari Ashigaru special unit. Let me go ahead. Actually, guys, again, I didn't expect this battle to be so quick. I want to go over the armies really fast. And look, they're already fully engaged with Cav. This is insane. So Red is led by Trevor. And then over here we have the blue faction, his ally. This is Hemule, I think is how you pronounce it. And then their final ally, which is like this black and blue, we've got Tenny, I believe is what that says. So those are the that's their side. And then the opposing side, we've got this blue and yellowish gold. We've got Frankie here leading this blue. That actually looks pretty fresh. I like that blue. And then over in the middle, we've got a red and yellow faction, which is led by Donald Trumpo. And then the final faction, which we saw charging in with the ninjas, is Scripeth. I'm sorry if I slaughtered your name. I'm so sorry. Let's go ahead and continue the slaughter here and see how this is going to turn out. You can see blue is sending over reinforcements. What the white and green faction here is chasing down some archers, but they don't quite kill them as more Yari Ashigaru push up to protect them, followed by some lone sword Ashigaru. And there we go. The mangonel is going in. This is a prime target for the mangonel. Hold on, where is it? Where? Oh, it's all the way back here. It's got a pretty good reach. So they're gonna open fire. That's a great target to go for. If they can land some hits, I think it'll be totally worth it. But they're losing. Oh no, it's pretty inaccurate, and that's why most people don't bring it, because it's just not worth its money. But we'll see. Back over on this side. My God, this is going fast. We got another big charge. We got warrior nuns going into the fight. And countercharging them is some katana samurai. This is a special unit named Fire Samurai. And they are charging. And look at them getting hit hard. It's so cool. The Avatar Conquest was just so awesome. So I think we got to do some slow motion here and there, because this is, again, I was expecting a little bit slower, not like super slow, like a medieval 2 pitch battle, but definitely slower. I was expecting a little bit of a skirmisher phase, but no, this was just like full force, you know, let's go, like pedal to the metal. But yeah, I think things will slow down now that red and yellow has shown up to help his ally. It seems like white and green, unless they have troops hidden, it seems like they're missing a lot of troops, or they just lost a lot of troops in this initial engagement. I mean, look, he's still going in. He's still going in with this Yari Cav. Oh my God, the mangonel are crashing in. It's actually pretty cool. And they are breaking some of this infantry. This is the Nodachi Samurai. Some archers dangerously close. Some bandit archers. It's like equivalent to the English longbows. But yeah, we've got this army kind of set up. I don't know if he's going to advance his forces. Over here, we've got a huge shift of cav. Look at all this cav. Just kind of moving out. Warrior monks. We got Yari cav. Over here, we've got more Naginata warrior monk cav. So a big cav force. Let's see what they do with it. But yeah, they're definitely kind of reorganizing their lines. We do have a charge here of cav, but it looks like they're at the end of the road here as they're getting surrounded. So I think that's finally gonna calm things down. Ooh, some mangonel actions coming in now. Now fire arrows coming in. Just trying to you know, set the record straight. Like, hey, you think you can kill all of our archers? Think again. And here comes that mangonel. This is sick, guys. Oh, bingo, bango. Hits infantry, does a lot of damage. And it's becoming like a no man's land in between these two armies. All this mangonel fire, all the archer fire, the cav occasionally running in. It's like Shogun 2, World War 1. There we go. Another. Oh, this is not a good idea. That's why it's not a good idea. I don't know why he's blobbing up his troops like that, but it's definitely giving an opportunity for these guys to get back into the battle. Let's go back over to this side where, ooh, wow. Okay, this battle's like over. What the heck, man? All right, let's do some slow motion and try to analyze what the heck happened. So definitely see a lot of dead cav, a lot of dead infantry. There's a big engagement here, but it does look like, well, it looks like these guys are gonna win the Tenny side. So that's good, because really at the beginning of the battle, it looks like the battle was favoring this team, because they got such a good early samurai charge. I mean, look at, or not samurai, the ninja charge. Look at this. Look at all the damage they did here with that initial charge. I mean, they lost so many archers, and archers are really important. It doesn't matter what Total War you're in, what you're playing. Archers are key. I don't know about Warhammer. You know, I don't play that game, but you get what I'm saying. At least for the historical games. And more mangonel fires coming in. It looks like they were trying to escape its reach, but as you can tell, that's not really happening. So they kind of reform, but they're continuously getting hit hard, and it doesn't look good. I mean, their ally got destroyed here, and now these forces are, if I was him, I would set up at this mountain little hillside, this little tree, you know, set up here, a little forest. But yeah, we'll see how this plays out. I think if I'm this team here, I know it seems kind of hopeless in a way. I mean, the balance of power is pretty heavily in favor of the other side. But if I'm this team, I would try to get aggressive here, because if you just sit here and wait, you're gonna experience the wrath of all three players onto the two players. So we'll see what happens here, but the longer they sit, also the mangonel is making things difficult. Maybe they're counting on their mangonel to get some crazy hits and try to weaken their army, but I just don't see it. Now the archer fire, that's actually pretty impressive. There we go, some good hits there. So they are putting some pressure on these guys. Okay, I like what I see. Oh my god, look at that. That's a cool shot, right? Oh! Lightning strikes twice. The fire, that's pretty cool. The rows of infantry. Anyways, the archers are going at it. These archers have fantastic range. And they do look fancy. Daikuyu samurais. As you can tell, my Japanese isn't very good. But yeah, they're just opening fire. And look at the point of view they have. The chaos. The fire everywhere, the craters into the ground, and they're doing some good damage here, guys. I mean, these archers are kind of turning this around, so I'm rooting for them. I always usually root for the underdog. You know, it doesn't matter. It could change multiple times. Like, they could be the underdog, and I'll start rooting for them. I just like to see close battles. So I'm just rooting for a close battle. But yeah, the archer fire is pretty intense right now. There's a big cav push. So we got 4 units A very healthy cav. No casualties. This one lost 3 men. This one, yeah, they've only lost 3 men out of all 4 of these units. So they're very healthy, and they're going to get met right here. There's battle to be met, and this Yari cav is gonna go meet them, but I don't think they like what they see. And here's a downward charge. This is pretty epic. Oh, they call it off, which is smart because clearly they were gonna use their infantry support. So right now this force is on full turtle mode. They're about to get hit hard by archer fire over on this side. And honestly, guys, they're just gonna wait. They're gonna wait and see what happens. This is not good. I mean, hopefully they don't have that much ammo, but I think they've got to make a choice, and that choice is to attack. I think that's all they can do. And I think that's what's happening. Now, this army isn't necessarily too strong, but it's still going to be a thorn in the side. The archers are the biggest threat right here. They should probably get these archers up and fire back at them. But there we go. They are moving in, or at least moving up. And I think they want to get their archers involved. I think they want to try to take a defensive stance with the long Yari Ashigaru, have very good defensive stances. Oh. The front line is crumbling, it feels like. And yeah, they're breaking over here. They're getting attacked by Katana Samurai, a depleted unit, but they are still breaking to them. All right, let's slow it down here a little bit. And now we've got these swords charging the archers. They're gonna get countered by the Great General here, or the Great Guard, not the Great General. So they're trying to silence this force. Over on this side, they're gone full defense mode. The clash of lines is underway. And I don't like to hide the HUD for Avatar Conquest too much because it can be kind of hard to tell what's going on. But a beautiful struggle right here, and the defenders, they're actually holding. They're breaking some Yari Ashigaru. They're breaking over here, though, the defenders, unfortunately. And let's not forget, they still have to deal with all this cav. Man, they are truly surrounded and putting up the best fight possible right now. The bounce of power is not looking good for him. Here comes another charge. Naginata warrior monks charging into these bow warrior monks. A little fight of warrior monks. A little warrior monk on warrior monk action. And then, yeah, here comes the thorn in the side as they flank around and they utterly surround these forces. My goodness. What a struggle. Yeah, you know, this was pretty much pure domination. I don't know, like the person who sent this in, which was Trevor, he said, yeah, this is a close battle. I just think you manhandled that. And it was a great battle. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the battle was bad. I'm just saying, like, you know, that was just pure, like, destruction. I don't know. I think the ninja charge was pretty cool, but was it worth it? They also charged in a bunch of cav, almost like suicide style. And it just didn't really play out for them too well. And of course, their ally over here got destroyed. I mean, we really didn't even get a chance to watch this side of the battle too much. But yeah, the fact Tenny won it over here and was able to aid his allies over on this side, which was just too much for these troops, and that's how it ends. Since that was a pretty quick battle, we'll go ahead and load up another battle, guys, just so this video isn't too short. So let me load up another replay and we will check it out. Oh, well, actually, before we do that, let's look at the results, of course. I completely forgot. Okay, so really quick, I need to make a correction. He said that it didn't end close. I misread it as it did end close. That's my bad. Again, it was still a great battle. It was chaotic. The mangonels definitely made it fun. But we have a battle that's a little closer. Again, that doesn't make a battle good or bad necessarily. You get what I'm saying. But we got another good battle after this one. So let's just really quickly, I'll just kind of skim through this so you guys can see kind of how the units did individually. And then we will jump into, and again, just pause it if you want to look at a certain unit. And then, guys, we are going to jump into the next battle. Man, this was a big battle. Look at all these units. And it still was only like, what, 14 minutes? It's crazy. All right, let's jump into the next one. All right, guys, so we've got another 3 versus 3 here, and this is Avatar Conquest. I don't think there's any crazy rules to this one. So if we look on one side, we should probably do some slow motion. You know how these battles go. So we've got a black and purple or black and blue faction. It's like a Russian name. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's his faction. In the middle, we've got General Jart. And he is bringing some cool forces to the battle. He's got a red and black color scheme. And his ally, Trevor, he was the one. Obviously, this is his battle replay. He is bringing his classic black and red army. And it looks very similar to the army he brought into the last battle. So very cool. A lot of katanas. It's a very traditional army. You got your pikes, your spears, your archers, your swords, you know, that kind of stuff. I don't see a lot of cav, actually. So he didn't bring any cav, which is, so this is definitely an infantry heavy, you know, army build. And then on the other side, the opposing team, we got Jones, who's got a cool orange and white. Kind of reminds me of those like creamsicles, you know, orange ones. They're really good. Anyways, yeah, he's got his force over here. It looks like he's bringing kind of a similar build, but with more cav. And then over here, we've got a yellow and blue. We've got, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I don't even want to try, but he's got the yellow and blue color scheme. And then we've got another white. Is this white and black? And this is Okan. I, again, don't know how to pronounce these names. I'm so sorry. But yeah, those are his forces. Those are the players. We're going to start off here with a little bit of an engagement. We've got, I'm just going to call, well, I don't know. I'm going to refer to them as their colors as I usually do in Avatar Conquest. But a little bit of a charge, a cav charge, going after some infantry. And I'm going to refer to the, oh, by the way, okay, just to clear things up during this replay, this is red team. Look at the minimap. This is red team. So red team is the players I showed you first. And then blue team is this team here, just based on the mini map. I'm gonna do it. So let's press play and continue this this fight. Now we've got a charge of infantry, Yariashigaru, followed by some Naginata warrior monks against some Nodachi samurai. So once again, these battles are getting super spicy. Blood is everywhere. Here's another charge. We even have the general already in the fight. Or no, he's just forming square. Okay, he's just moral support, I suppose. But a big infantry clash of forces. Truly amazing. Let's zoom out. And yeah, this is like the only fight that's going on. It looks like the blue team, the white faction, is doing very well here. This is not a good blob. He needs to watch out for that. And look at this flank right here. Naginata attendants flanking around. A great flank, and this is going to be disastrous unless he can stop this flank and have a unit hold them off. It doesn't look like he does. And he's breaking on the front line. And the white faction for the blue team just went on a full-on rush. And he's not even using his whole army. A lot of his, like a good 20% of his army is just sitting back, chilling. And his ally is now moving over to support, and he's got, oh, we got Shogun Guard Infantry. I didn't realize this was a fall of the samurai force. I don't know what they're going to do here because it's mostly friendlies in the way. But we actually have some cav charging in. Look at this. Look at, white is going in right now. He's now harassing the other player's army with his cav. Just basically slowing down their reinforcements. This is another fall of the samurai army. We got some Boki. Loki Boki is the name of the unit. That's awesome. They do break that cav, but they got some support here from the infantry. Oh, and just slaughters this cav here. Let's do some slow motion because we do have a fight all the way on the other side. Wow. Man, these battles are tough to cover. They're just so intense. And look at this huge push by Trevor in his red army. Red and black army. He is just breaking orange like it's no big deal. My God, look at all these forces. That's pretty cool looking. So let's kind of zoom out. Look at this. Like, what? How? How? Just broke them. Obviously, this was a pretty big cav engagement. Orange is still fighting in this, with his cav at least, but his infantry's out. Look at this. How are they breaking? How? What? 200 men. Routing not in combat. Encouraged by nearby unit. How are they breaking? They haven't even lost a single man. 200 out of 200 and they're out. They saw how the battle was going and they are done. Wow. So he just like removed his army. He just like Thanos snapped or whatever the Marvel fans say. Oh my God, that is insane. I've never seen such a decisive victory. I mean, I have, but like nothing crazy like this. Just utterly insane. And then back over here, we have red and yellow going at it. White is cleaning up his side. So the blue team looks like they're doing pretty well, except for this side where Trevor has won, but he needs to go fast. And I think it's because he went with the rush build. Like does he have archers? I think I misspoke earlier. I don't think he does have archers. Or if he did, he had a select few. This is a pure rush army. And that's probably how he defeated Orange so quickly. And look, we even have some cav over here in the back lines. Such a colorful battle. So this is a battle of two sides right now. We've got the Fall of the Samurai forces going at it. They're kind of holding, they're the centerpiece to this whole thing. And then you've got this side utterly dominated by the white faction on the blue team. And then you have the red faction here, Trevor, who dominated for his red team. But he's just pushing in. He's not going to slow down. And that's smart because he wants to crush these guys before white shows up and crushes his ally. Here they go. Through the tree line, they charge. They're trying to take him out as quick as possible. They're crushing some cav right now. This is some Yari key. They got to keep going though, because if they stand here for too long, they're gonna get shot up by the red bear infantry. No, they're gonna hold their ground. Oh, there they go. There they go. So very, very cool stuff. And yeah, with this big push, he pretty much takes out both orange and in gold here, the mustard yellow. But unfortunately, his ally, who is taking on both the white player and the mustard yellow player, is getting wiped out. He's got some light swordsmen here, but they probably won't hold much longer. And they're still trying to get these guys. What is this? Some matchlock Ashigaru holding the line as the other forces retreat. Oh. Insane. Look at that push. Okay, so now this battle is going to become a fight between... Well, I mean, this is so close. Oh, I don't know. The balance of power is in favor of the blue team. The red team, which really is just Trevor at this point. We do have some units by General Jart, which is his ally. Orange, very smart play by Orange. He's just running away. Because that is the strategy for red. Like, this is the old Napoleon strategy. Defeat your opponents quickly. If you let them group up, it's gonna be disaster. And yeah, let's see if he can push in here and clear these guys out. It's gonna be tough. There's still a lot of guns left, which you know, crossing a river, you know, when you're a rush army, it's tough. It's tough to kill these guns. You got to really rush in there. And obviously, the element of surprise is gone because, you know, the rush has been established and it's well aware that Trevor has a rush army after defeating like 2 enemies. But there they go. They're pushing in. Long Yari Ashigaru taking on Yari Ashigaru. They got Yari Ashigaru Envy. So we'll see who can hold here. It's looking promising for Trevor because he does have a lot of troops here. But this is a problem over here on the flank. Yellow has hit back. They're getting, or orange. I keep calling them yellow. Orange has hit back, and they're trying to hit this flank. If they can actually clear out this side, I think they will be able to flank around and cause some havoc in the front line. But man, this is a brutal fight. This is a very tough fight. And even if Trevor wins here, he's not going to have a ton of troops to deal with all these guns in the back. And that's basically what he needs to take care of the fall of the samurai army. You know, obviously they have a lot of missiles, a lot of gunpowder, and a way to beat that is having cannon fodder. All right, guys, sorry about that. We had a very strange crash. We usually don't have crashes in Shogun 2, but we are back in action, and this front line is unraveling in favor of Trevor. He might be able to pull this off. He still has a decent amount of troops, but he's still got a lot he has to fight. And the worst thing about infantry, or like gun infantry, is that they can easily kite them. Oh my god, all these skirmishers. Yeah, there's no holding back. You gotta go. And there we go. He does make contact, but it almost seems like they're doing a layered defense. So they constantly have to keep running and getting shot at, even if they reach some of the lines. Over here, this is not good. This flank has fallen. Trevor has nothing to stop this push. Orange is trying to get his revenge after losing his army in seconds. What's left of it. And then back over here, he's so close. Look at him push. He's in the river now. He's in the river. He's fighting off Cav. So the only way Trevor can win this battle, in my opinion, is that, I don't even know why I said in my opinion, obviously in my opinion, but the only way he can win this is by quickly defeating this force and then turning around and dealing with this one. But even then, it's going to be a stretch. Let's see if he can pull it off. Let's see if he can take out these guys. More and more Cav charging in, trying to slow him down. Oh god, this isn't good. He's got to turn and face this Cav. Orange is hitting hard with a vengeance. And unfortunately, he's starting to break here. It's still not over, but a lot of troops broke because of that flanking charge. We have Yari Ashigaru defending, defending the back lines. I don't know. It's still close, guys. Here comes Orange sending in reinforcements. It's left of their infantry. They've broken through, kind of, on this front. But again, even if they kill this infantry holding the line, they still have to deal with, oh, there's just no way. Shogunate guard infantry, perfectly healthy. There's no way. There's no way he can win this. Yeah, they're gonna turn into Swiss cheese by the time they get close to this line. And even if they do make impact with this line, they're not gonna fight for a long time. Look at them, they're exhausted, they're very tired, they've lost so many. He tried, and this is the downfall of rush armies. You know, they can only rush for so long. And if they have too many skirmishers like that, you know, there's not much they can do. There's the general still chilling over here. I don't know if he realizes it. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this battle, guys. We'll go ahead and fast forward a little bit as these troops try to cross the river. But they're most likely going to break here, and that is, yep, that's going to conclude the battle. A great fight from Trevor. I felt like he took on every single player by himself. And obviously not by himself. His teammates did help. Let's end the battle. Look at the results here. This is going to be really interesting. All right, so again, sent in by Trevor. He got 3,500 kills. But unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. Here are the stats of the armies. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for this battle. Thank you to Trevor for the battle replays. Thank you guys so much for coming out and watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And of course, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that jazz. It does mean a lot. And thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you next time on the battlefield.